It's been exactly 1 year since I became self-employed, fully financed myself only. No one else is doing that for me. Let's have a little go at what are the 5 essential things that I've learned from my first year of self-employment as a photographer. But first, let me bring you back to why I actually decided to become self-employed. It's no mystery that I suffered anaphylaxis last year, and that was a big part of my decision into transitioning from wherever the hell I was to what is happening right now. I already had a job that I was not happy about, and it's nothing about the people. People were great, it's just the job itself and the fact that I wasn't really doing what I really wanted to be doing. I had this gut feeling that I was just too scared of staying where I was in a job that doesn't fulfill me in any way, and to any artist, this is essential. And at the same time, I was feeling like squished, and then the almost dying part happened, and that really just made me realize that I cannot live another freaking day and not do what I really want to be doing and not doing what I love to do. So this is where we are 1 year later. So here is 5 things that I think it's the most essential thing in your first year of self-employment. The first and number 1 is people. People are everything. People will determine your success. People around you will determine whether you are successful or not. Simply because it's either you're gonna put your time and effort into creating and doing and increasing your business, the value, profits, all that stuff, or you're going to be hanging out with people who will drag you down, and instead of making you go up, they will either keep you on the same level or make you go down. It's essential to have people, the right people, in front of you and around you to keep you going. I felt like I was really blessed with having the most amazing friends right now, both here in the UK and both back to Poland. Even though they weren't here physically, they were supporting me every step of the way. And it was really hard because sometimes your career just goes flies, and you really don't have time to maintain some of their relationships. But people who really get what you're doing and the goals that you want to achieve, they will be with you every step of the way. And sometimes if it gets harder, if you don't have time for them, they will understand that. They won't try to bring you out of the path to achieve your goals. They will actually put you back on it if you're feeling a little bit under the weather. It is essential to have people that you can work with. It is essential to have people around you that will not waste your time, because this is essential, especially in first year of setting up a business. You have so much things to do and no one else will do that for you. It's only you and your determination and your dedication to what sets your soul on fire, basically. Second thing is taking action. Taking action is by far the only thing that will change anything. I think I'm quoting Dr. House on this one, but
time changes everything.
It's what people say, it's not true. Doing things changes things. Not doing things leaves things exactly as they were.
changing things will change things. I know it sounds ridiculous, but the only way to actually make an impact, make a change, and make sure that your business is growing is by making that change and taking action. Because not doing anything will leave you behind where everybody else is gone with the wind. But you taking action, and also that also means being ready to take any opportunity that comes in your way, especially within your first year of freelancing. You're not established yet. you're still like looking for your way, and in that way, but being ready, always ready, and ready not in terms of like gear, but ready internally to take anything that comes your way. That's essential, because once you're mentally ready to take on any job coming your way, that will make you grow. Especially taking an opportunity to do something that you've never done before. And for me, that was shooting a festival, which I never really was into, like event photography, but I've taken the opportunity that came to me, which was shooting an entire festival. And I am beyond, I love that. And that one job creates so many more job opportunities later and put me on a spot which I'm very thankful and grateful for today. Okay, first year of self-employment. No one is talking about that, but you need to be prepared that you will make sacrifices. All the damn time you will have a choice. You'll be presented with a choice. Either you're gonna take it or you're gonna go against it. Matrix. Sacrifices are essential. In order to grow your business, in order to grow yourself as a personal brand, in order to grow your skills, in order to grow your client base, etc., you will have to make sacrifices. There's no other way to tell that, how essential that is. And unfortunately, those sacrifices will come in various forms. For me, I had to sacrifice people. I had to get rid of people from my life that no longer were serving my purpose and my path. I had to say goodbye to people that were bringing me down where I wanted to go up. I had to say goodbye to those people because setting that path to myself, they were no longer a part of that journey. So another sacrifice is, whatever your comfort zone is, just basically shove it out the window. Suddenly, if you were a person like me who is more like introvert, suddenly I have to be a salesperson. I have to do this. I have to do meetings. I don't have like account manager that I was used to have previously in my previous jobs as social media manager. Suddenly I don't have an account manager to do that for me. I don't have a salesperson to do that for me. It's only me that is doing that. And I am all my department. I'm my whole business. And I needed to sacrifice my comfort zone in order to grow. This is actually how I grew as well. But another thing that you will sacrifice is some of the relationships, because you no longer have enough time to put into every relation that you have in your life with all of the people that you know. The more amount of time that you spend out partying, the less time you will spend growing your business. This is another thing that you need to be prepared for. Business is not set up and grow by sitting at home or going to the parties, because you really don't have time for that. And if you're not prepared to lose that part of you, then you're not ready to have a business just yet. Point number four for the long run. Point number 4 is learn how to invest back into your business. Yes, whatever you're gonna earn, especially in your first year of self-employment, if you cannot and you don't know how to invest back in your business, then you're screwed. Let me tell you that. Because once the profit comes in, you pay your cost of the business, and then you just spend it on random shit, you're gonna flop. And going back to the previous point about the comfort zone and sacrifices, if you were a person who likes to spend a lot of money on, outfits, all that crap, say goodbye to it. And I mean it. Say goodbye to it, because right now, if your priority within that first year of self-employment is not investing back in your business, what the fuck are you doing? Either you're serious about it or you're not. There's nothing in between. Either you have a business and you're growing it and you're consistently growing it, or you don't. So learning how to invest your money back into the business, how to be wise about money, and how to be able to buy all the gear that you need in and predict months ahead. I'm filming with a certain setup, right, that I predicted that I will need right here, right now, a year ago. And I bought it a year ago because I knew what my goals are. I knew what I want to be doing. So I was keep reinvesting my profits into stuff that I will need in a year. Business wise, it's not just what's happening within the next month. You need to set your goals for the next 3 months, for the next 6 months, another year, 5 years, all that stuff. It does matter, because you need a clear path of where are you going. Number 5 is confront your own ego. Just because you think highly of your own art doesn't mean other people will too. You're working for your clients now, it's commercial jobs. They have the right to say that they don't like something because they are the ones paying for it. And yes, they come to you, they like your style, they like your art, but also they have certain goals and KPIs themselves. And you, as a service provider, you need to provide that outcome for them, so then they can do and run their business. You are the person that delivers their branding with photography, videography, all the visuals. It is essential for you to understand that sometimes your ego needs to be shut out the window, and you just need to step down from how you want to be in order to deliver to the client. Because at the end of the day, if your client is not the most important in your business, then again, what the fuck are you doing? The reason why you even have a business is your client. The reason why you keep on doing what you're doing is because of your clients. The validation that you're seeking out in the likes and comments on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, is paid to you. That's the validation. Money put on the table and in your wallet, in your bank account, that is the validation enough for you to be recognized as a professional freelance photographer. That's it for today. That was very quick. To the next one.